I will give you the secret how you can travel so much and still feel good, and not only good, but how it actually is related to this new type of medicine that I want to teach. How is traveling related to this? How is traveling related to health? And not only health, not only traveling, but how your whole lifestyle, how is it related to your health? Because I told you that the first part was about telling you that we really know very little in medicine. Yes, that we know very little, and that we probably even use much less than this in the daily practice. This was the first part, to show you that there's something missing. And so what is missing? That's the solution I want to give you now. Because at all times there were medical people inventing or saying why things cause disease. And there were different theories why we get ill. At all times, yes? So some of you, they went to medical school and they have learned these things. For example, who is the most famous physician in history? Well, he's Greek, he says Hippocrates. I'm German, so I say Paracelsus.
He became first.
He came first, yeah. But what did Hippocrates say? Why do we get sick? If you are a medical professional, you even have to swear the oath. Imagine. So you at least should know what you're swearing the oath on. Yes, at least know this. But what Hippocrates, he thought he can help to not have this happen by having them swear an oath that if they do something, they don't make it worse. Yes, that's hypocritical. Huh? But what did he say? Why do we get ill?
Because the influence of
the we get sick because of impurities. Impurities. Imagine, you should know this, at least from the founder of what's called modern medicine. And he said, if you get the impurities out, then you are healthy. That's why in the Middle Ages, and then even up to like 200 years ago, it was always about bloodletting and taking things out in order to get the bad things out. So now we are much more clever than he was like 2,500 years ago. Yeah. So now what do we know now? Why do people get sick? Not so many doctors here, I can see, but the main thing is in modern medicine, because there's these parasites, these bacteria, these viruses that make us sick. If we would not have them, we would be healthy, or most of us would be healthy. They found that if you wash your hands, for example, after you dissected a dead person, you should wash your hand before you go to a pregnant woman. No? Interesting understanding. Wash your hands after you dissected somebody before you go to a pregnant woman. And it helped. So they thought that's the solution. That's why we get sick, because these parasites.